Video, let's look at the reaction of benzene with nitric and concentrated sulfuric. So we used to call it as the nitration of benzene, and what's so special in here is, of course, there are two strong acids. So actually sulfuric is capable of producing protons, H plus, even nitric, but I think for the first time in history the nitric will behave like a base, because actually the nitric component is, we are having OH double bond oxygen and a dative bond part, and we are having lone pairs present in this oxygen. So when this proton appears onto here, this oxygen's lone pair will start capturing this, which will eventually produce nitrogen double bond oxygen. It will be remaining the same, and we are having oxygen, hydrogen and a hydrogen, and of course we are having lone pairs around here, and of course because of the three bonds we are getting a positive charge onto the oxygen part. Next, since there are lone pairs present here, now you can see it's a positive. This donates and this starts to remove away, forming nitrogen double bond oxygen and a positive charge. Now this guy is the problem who's going to create a problem on this benzene. So let's see how it is done. And you can see that in this benzene ring, the ring breaks to capture this nitrogen, forming and we actually having an hydrogen. So there will be this H2SO4 minus outside present around here. You should actually understand that now this complex is actually present. Now this benzene ring cannot be unstable. So now this will start to obtain this hydrogen on here, replacing this, which will eventually produce the completed benzene ring, and we'll be having our nitric attached onto that. So actually you should understand, to identify what type of reaction this is, of course the hydrogen gets replaced with a N double bond oxygen, N and two oxygens. So you should understand it is actually a substitution type reaction, but to get to its electrophilic or nucleophilic, just look at this. For my benzene, this was approaching, because of that this reaction started initiating. So just look at who is initiating the reaction. Because of that only we must take a decision. So you can see there was a positive part which was approaching, so which made him arouse to get that ring. So actually it's an electrophilic. If it is a positive means it's an electrophilic. If it is negative, it's nucleophilic. So it's actually an electrophilic substitution type reaction. Thank you. And yeah, you can just go through our website for more information about this. And there's a classified section part even for the chemistry and physics, where classified equation has been given. For the max sections, of course, there are classified parts, but rather than equation, the proofs of them has been divided, and it also has been uploaded to our videos. So make sure that you're going to keep in touch.